City Grand.
Hello, Sun City Grand.
Here is my very, very special guest today, Gerry Rate. Gerry Rate, who is an artist, an interior designer, and a fabulous cook who has a story to tell about some of her cooking experiences, visiting with wonderful chefs that you will all recognize. But first of all, she has a very interesting apron. And the apron says, what does it say?
Tequila makes my clothes fall off.
We will not be drinking tequila today.
No, I don't even like tequila.
It was a gift, though.
It was a gift from my neighbor, and I don't have the heart to tell her that I don't like tequila.
Okay,
but I like the bling.
But I like the bling. Of course. So Gerry has a wonderful home here, which I wish we could just show everything about it, because she's made various trips around the world. And a lot of the things that you have here are from Mexico.
From Mexico, from all over, and all our travels.
So do you have a favorite style of cooking because of all your travels?
No, I just enjoy everything. Every day is a feast of something different. We don't eat just meat and potatoes. I like a lot of variety, and it's great fun. I try to duplicate a lot of recipes, and today I'm not going to be cooking, I'm going to be assembling things.
But we will be eating what she's assembled.
We will be eating.
So she's a good planner.
Yeah.
She's made stuff ahead of time, which we don't even have to talk about. It's not for you to know. It's for us to enjoy. Okay, what are you going to be doing today, Gerry?
Well, I think life is short, especially here in Sun City Grand.
Don't we know?
Yeah, and I think we should start with dessert first.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a good follower.
Pie crust, and and I had an accident yesterday.
A wound.
And I'm going to use this, but I have to tell you, what's really...
She cut her thumb.
I cut
Remember
my
in
thumb.
other shows I've said it's good to have a sharp knife?
Well, this was, I was washing an antique vase.
Oh, a vase.
Yes, and it was lead crystal.
Oh.
And I was washing it, and it just collapsed.
Oh, dear.
And I picked it up and...
Sliced.
Yes, and because lead crystal has all the facets in it and everything.
Sure.
So I punctured
like little
my
grains. You could get that in your skin. Okay.
So anyway, we are going to start with a Trader Joe's pie crust. And I like theirs the best, quite honestly, or Maria Callender's. Now you can make up your own pie crust, and that would be absolutely wonderful. But who has time?
That's right.
And you could just get in your golf cart and go down the street. It's perfect. Okay, so we're going to roll this out.
And I like this approach. She's got it between two sheets of, is it like wax paper?
It's the paper that it comes with. And you should just make a nice little circle here.
Does this come frozen, or is it?
It comes frozen. It's a little more expensive than the Pillsbury one, but I like it a lot better.
Well.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I need my cutter, and because Valentine's Day is coming.
And I collect hearts.
Oh, do you?
I do.
Oh, look, yes. Okay. Turn the oven on, and it's going to be set at 400.
Oh, nice hot oven.
And
Well, while she's doing that, I have to tell you, again, so many wonderful cooks have shared their secrets that you don't always have to have everything from scratch. Here she has a ready-made pie crust, but she's putting her heart and soul into it by making it her own.
Heart.
Oh,
Are
okay.
you good? Okay, so we're going to take some bench flour here.
Bench flour? What's bench flour?
Well, it's just flour that you use, and I'm going to make these hearts. And we'll just do it.
Now, you know, so many times people have company, they have guests, and many times it's grandchildren. I bet this would be a fun little project to do with kids.
This is a wonderful little project. So we have 2, 4, 6.
I'm not good with numbers either.
All right, and we're going to take this, put it on. I'll do one for you as well. It's just like this. We have a little assembly line here.
Oh, these are so cute.
Okay, now, all right, this is what I've taken. This is a ready-made Comstock pie filling. And one of the things that you can add to this is almond extract. Almond extract adds so much flavor.
Now, I'm noticing, too, the brand.
This is Watkins.
And do you find that that's your favorite?
Well, this is where you can get real pure extracts. But my most favorite is my raspberry, which is, well, your son-in-law's French. Extract imitation de framboise.
Ooh, I would have said the same thing.
Yeah, and this is raspberry. And put this in a brownie mix. a
Ooh.
chocolate cake mix,
Ooh.
chocolate icing, and then garnish it with raspberries. This is absolutely
A
fabulous.
secret from the chef.
This is just like Chambord, the liqueur, without the liquor. Okay, so what we're going to do now, and this is my other favorite tool, and I'm going to do an egg wash. Okay. Okay, we're going to do the egg wash.
What if we just put this under here for now?
Yeah, let's do
There we
that.
go.
Okay, that's fine. And then, I guess I don't need this. Okay, we're going to do the sticks. And you depress the stick
I bet you're wondering what's going to happen.
like this, and like that. And now,
Where do you get those sticks from?
craft store,
Like Michael's?
Michael's, And we're going to put the filling, the cherry filling on here.
And obviously you don't need a lot.
No, And another one.
This could be a mystery dessert. I'm sure you're all wondering what's happening here.
Whoops, and it dripped.
Hey, it's real life.
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
of you ever watched Julia Childs? And of course on Saturday Night Live, they
There,
always
that's
do
why I
these funny
can't do
things
this.
when
I
things
have to get
happen when she
closer.
dropped the chicken and everything else.
Yep. So now you're going to put yours over
Okay.
and just like this
Ah.
and press it.
Okay.
I am going to give you a fork.
I'm so glad I did my nails today.
No,
They
and I
match.
didn't because I'm okay. And then you just go around and you crimp it.
Oh, oh, these are so cute.
Crimp, crimp, crimp,
Trim.
crimp, crimp, crimp. Especially around the stick.
Oh, sure, so it stays in there.
Yeah.
Oh, these are darling.
Okay. And we're going to crimp. And then some of the stuff will ooze out, and it's okay.
So you could use any flavor if you wanted to.
Oh, and I did apple. I had a party, and I did 40 of them.
Oh, my goodness.
And they were apple and they were round. And when I did the apple filling, what I do is take the filling, even with this, and smash it all up.
Oh, so it's easier to...
Yeah, or else you could add some applesauce with the apple. And then we are going to, how about if you have one, you put my initial in and I'll make one of
Okay.
yours. So this is
Sure, I get the hard one to make a G.
There we go. And then we are going to use.
And you didn't
Oh,
think
you're
I could
doing
be an
so
artist.
good.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Oh, wow.
I graduated from 4th grade.
Oh. Oh, I can't count, but it's okay. All right, and then
Oh, I can't wait to make these.
you just put egg wash on the top.
Now, ladies, this is so simple. And what
And
a
you can-
sweet little thing. You're
and you
having your
can
bridge
do
group, your
this-
mahjong group.
And you can have apple, and then this is turbinado sugar. And
Now, what is turbinado sugar?
turbinado sugar?
Turbinado.
Is just raw sugar.
Raw sugar.
Okay.
Or you could use colored sugar.
Oh,
my
yeah, you
goodness,
just
it's
could
so
be
much
so
fun.
creative and put. I don't know if I want sprinkles on it, but maybe you have to eat this too.
Yeah. Oh, but how fun is this?
So this is
Especially
just
with kids,
super
because kids have an
simple.
attention span of a gnat. So it goes
Okay.
fast, it's special,
Uh-huh.
and it's personal. Everybody's name is on it.
Yes.
Okay,
And
so
we'll
these
just
will be
take
going in
this.
the oven. Should I put these in the oven?
No, it hasn't
Not
sung yet.
Okay.
So you can put that on the top.
Okay. Ta-da!
And they really go quite fast.
Okay. So, Jerry, what is going to be next?
Oh, what is going to be next?
Actually, you know what we're going to do? Tell me about this table, because this table is darling. It's hand painted up here.
Oh, that's my oven.
it's singing.
It sings. My grandson says, Gigi, your oven's singing. And we're going to put these in for 16 minutes.
16 minutes.
Okay. Set the timer.
What
Voila.
a musical oven. Oh.
Okay.
So this table now, you
right.
hand painted this yourself?
Well, this was my grandmother's table.
Mm-hmm.
And my grandmother was Sicilian. And this table has a real history and a story. When I was 4 years old, I can remember going to my grandmother's house, wanting to have something to eat. So she fried me an egg,
I like
but
eggs.
in olive oil.
Oh.
And I sat here. When I could see this table, I think of myself sitting here crying because I couldn't eat it. It didn't taste
It
like
didn't
my
taste
mother's.
good. Not like an American.
No.
No.
But this
With
table
butter.
this table is enamel. I wish they would make these again.
Yeah.
This is tin. It's
Yeah.
baked enamel.
Yeah.
These leaves come out. But what I did is I painted this. My grandmother is probably going to roll over in her grave because I tried to make it look like a Mackenzie Childs table.
Yes.
And Mackenzie Childs, there's all kinds of beautiful things in Cornelia Park and the Biltmore. And Mackenzie Child is from New York. And it's a wonderful store, and she has beautifully, beautifully expensive things. So this would be about a $4,000 table if it was from Mackenzie Childs. But
So-
it's my
And now
grandma's.
you're making Stromboli on it.
And
okay.
being my grandmother was Sicilian, we're going to make a Stromboli.
Hey, Stromboli.
Stromboli. I have some pizza dough. This is also from Trader
Ready-made
Joe's.
pizza dough.
And, you know, usually you can just take a packet of yeast, little sugar, flour, and whip it up and
Why
then
would I
knead
wanna
it.
do
But
that?
why
I'm a
for
busy person.
$1.19
$1.19.
would I want to do that? And they come on, you know, even gluten-free. And my grandson said to me, I was taking care of him, and he says, came home from preschool, and he said, Gigi, are you glue-free?
They know.
Glue-free.
Yes, yes. Looks a little gluey to me.
Yeah, it looks a little gluey. If you would just pick this up, please.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
And-
Here comes the action, folks.
Okay,
It's gonna be fun.
we are going to. You should let
girl's
this.
Italian. She's
You
Sicilian.
you should really let this sit out for like a half an hour. Follow the directions.
So the directions are on the package. And I'm sorry, did you say this is frozen or is
This was
fresh?
no, this was fresh. They have it in their fresh food
okay.
department. Okay, I'm going to put a little bench flour on here. Now I had just taken a class at Barbara Fenzel's,
Whoa! Jim, our sound man, what do you think about that?
and this is, and I had taken it from Nick
Who said this show is boring?
Nick Maggieri, and he was the pastry and bread chef
Oh, and
for
where was
Windows
this?
of the World. This was at Barbara Fenzel's class.
Now, excuse me, but I have to just tell you that that's what's fascinating about Jerry. She has taken classes
All
and-
my life.
all her life, and she has a cookbook here signed by
Oh, you can get it.
Jacques. Pardon me, I'll go get it.
Okay.
Play with the dough.
Okay, I love it. Shall I throw it up? Just and I can do all of this.
Do it.
Sure. Do you want to catch it?
Well, wait, I have to show the book
Okay.
first.
This is Jacques Pepin, and he was at PBS studio, and my neighbors, we all went, and we had a wonderful time. And he was doing a tribute to Julia Childs. And next week, those neighbors that went with me, we are having a Jacques Pepin dinner.
Oh, how fun.
So we're all going to sit and make one of those complicated recipes.
Okay, I have to tell you, I've always wanted to play with some pizza dough. I
Okay,
have never had
okay.
the joy.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Here you go.
Okay, I'm ready.
Catch.
Woo, I like it.
Okay.
No, wait, they always
and
go
they
like
go,
this.
Oh, keep going. Oh. I'll get the rolling
It's
pin.
really a nice texture.
Oh, it's a wonderful texture, and you can really work with it nicely. And we can roll it, and what we're going to do is make a rectangle. You don't want it too thin, and you don't want it too thick.
Is it more about the size?
It's about the size, but it depends what I'm putting on it.
And it kind of fights back because it's a yeast dough. So it kind
Uh-huh.
of stretches and it comes back and stretches.
Okay, so first, some people slather this with sauce, but I'm not going to bother. It's just too messy. You can dip it. So we're going to take some ham.
I don't think I've ever had Stromboli.
Oh, you're going to.
I'm excited.
Here, we're going to put some
Is my
ham.
crew excited? They're excited.
Okay. And
They
then,
just want to throw around this pizza dough, I know it.
and next we're going to take some cheese. My cheese is right.
Cheese, if you please.
And this is provolone.
Provolone. It's all in the roll of the tongue.
Provolone. Okay. I'm going to put some provolone cheese on that.
Boy, it's a perfect size.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
Okay, and then we're going to take...
Now, I have to say, Jerry, your grandmother would be absolutely delighted to see you using this table now.
Oh, I hope so.
And the gift that you have, I mean, she would be so proud of you.
Okay, I don't even think she's ever had a Stromboli, if you want to know the truth.
Grandma doesn't have to know.
No, Grandma doesn't.
What did you call her? Did you call her Noni or?
No, Grandma. She passed away when I was 5.
Ah.
And she didn't really speak English.
Yeah.
And then I had a Polish grandma.
Oh, okay.
Busha.
Busha, oh yes.
And she didn't speak English either, so
No.
someday I'd like to converse with them.
My husband is Polish.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
See, my dad was Polish, but my mother cooked Italian. So guess what?
American.
American. You got it. Americano. Okay, so isn't that pretty?
It's beautiful.
See, you eat with your eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
This is an artist.
All right. Next,
Yes.
we are going to take
What can I get for you here?
the peppers.
Oh, and we have a little gizmo she's going to be sharing with us too.
Okay. Oh, I have
How about
to.
if we take it off the tray?
That'll be
We'll do
perfect.
that.
Okay. I'll take that. We were talking about favorite gadgets. And one of my most favorite gadgets, because I have arthritis, you know how you try to open a jar.
Excuse me,
and
but that's a dirty word in our house.
what?
Arthritis.
Oh, well, I have it. And people tap and they use water. Now watch this. Watch this. Did you hear it?
The little pop.
Little pop. Voila.
And look at this. And it's pretty.
It's a wonderful gadget. It was a gift from my son and daughter in Seattle. And I'll tell you, it is a fabulous gift. You can get them at Sur La Table,
Ah.
and they're only like $4.95.
Ah. So
But I'll
all
tell
this
you,
does is it loosens up the cap.
It releases
twist cap.
the air.
And you know, and I do think that there is a problem for anybody over the age of, I would say even 40. Your hands do become a little bit weaker, I think, as you age. And how many of you have ever had to open up a prescription bottle or a pack of pretzels or nuts on the airplane?
Oh, forget
and
it.
you can't get that saran open? Well, this wouldn't help that. But that's something all you inventors out there should come up with. But jars and bottles, they're impossible.
Yeah, and that is absolutely fabulous.
And it's easy.
And I use it all the time. I don't even have to bother my husband.
Yeah.
Honey, can you open this?
Yeah. Oh, but it makes them feel so badly.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so
Okay.
these are the yellow and red peppers. And they are
Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's, and they are also fire roasted. This is not black that is anything's wrong with it. They're fire roasted, but I have to tell you about my grandson.
Oh, tell us.
I was taking care of him in San Francisco, and he doesn't like anything that's dark or charred.
Oh,
and I was
sure.
making him a slice of toast, and he said, "Gigi, I can't eat that." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because it has rust on it." So these have rust on them.
They do look a little rusty.
Yeah, they have rust on them. Okay, so we're going to put this on.
You know, it's interesting, though, when you talked about gluten-free, there are so many products today because we've all been educated about the fact that so many of us do have food sensitivities, and so many children today. But it's getting easier and easier to find products on the shelves or in the frozen food department that are gluten-free.
Okay, so I've drained these peppers,
Uh-huh.
and these little spots and dots, these are, that's garlic.
Oh,
They're
that's
already,
garlic.
They're already seasoned.
these are
It is
already
absolutely
seasoned.
phenomenal. Okay, we're just, now I use, this is a lower fat cheese. If you use the high fat content, what you'll find that it kind of bubbles all over the oven because of the fat. So this worked out a little better.
Oh, so there is a difference when you cook
definitely.
with low
That's-
fat or...
and that's the low fat.
And this is shredded mozzarella.
Shredded mozzarella. Okay, next.
Oh, isn't that pretty?
This is my most favorite.
Yes.
Smell that. That basil is
To me,
wonderful.
this is the perfume of the kitchen. This is just
Now,
wonderful.
of course, I got this at Trader Joe's. Now, this is what I do. I washed this
They
last
should be
night.
reimbursing us for all
They-
the food that
they
we use
are.
on the show.
Okay, and we don't want any stems on here, so if you could pull some off, and
Oh,
we
sure.
don't want any stems. But it's so fragrant. And what I do is I just keep cutting this down. I plant this outdoors. I have huge collection of herbs and basil. And this just works out beautiful.
Oh,
Now look
this
at
is
these
wonderful.
colors.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Almost like Christmas.
You know, even if you wouldn't be a cook, you could have this in your kitchen on the counter. It's just a beautiful fragrance, and it's such a pretty green plant.
Oh, but you can just add it, you
Yes.
know, instead of lettuce
Yep.
in a turkey sandwich, put basil. Basil is so fabulous.
And it's the greatest appetizer. This and tomatoes. Just chop up some onions, some tomatoes, throw some basil in there, a little olive oil, a little balsamic vinegar. You've got a great little side appetizer, salad, anything.
Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more. Now you could add salami. You could add mushrooms. You can add
Whatever, like a pizza.
onions. If you want to make this vegetarian,
Oh, sure.
this is wonderful. This is another Trader Joe's product. It's marinated grilled eggplant and zucchini. Just thaw it out,
Oh,
drain it.
my goodness,
And,
would that be
and I've
wonderful.
made the vegetarian zucchini. And you could add tomatoes with it, basil, the cheese, everything, and eliminate the meat.
Look at how pretty this
Okay,
looks.
so what we're going to do, we're going to try to loosen this up a
Yeah,
little
how
bit.
are you going to?
Oh,
Get this in
let's
the
see.
oven.
I don't know. Okay, so here we have our basil. Now, if you keep a little perimeter line around here, and this is how I'm going to do this. You snip
Ooh.
here, snip here,
Oh,
snip
my
here,
goodness, look at
snip
that.
here, snip here.
Everyone should have a kitchen shears.
Oh, kitchen shears are wonderful. Okay. Now, you
Here's
take
the
it like
challenge.
this, and you go like this, and then you go like that,
Oh, my
and
goodness.
you go like this.
You're just kind of braiding it. Oh, your musical oven.
Oh, my oven.
What should I be pressing?
What do they look like?
Oh, they look pretty. I think they're done.
Okay, take them out, Chefy.
Here, we're going to move
Move
this
the
out of the way.
shelf.
Yep. Oh, how pretty is this? Look at this. Beautiful.
Okay.
Now, is that oven the same temperature that you bake the Stromboli at?
No, the oven has to go at 450.
This is so pretty, and I have to say, for somebody that might be intimidated by a lot of baking, because you can buy the dough already prepared, this could be just a fun project to do it with the kids again.
Yep. Also, you know, a lot of people, you have to bring a dish to pass instead of the usual veggies and whatever. This is nice because it has a little more substance for men.
Absolutely.
They want a sandwich if you're going to some kind of party. Okay, and then this is like a diaper because I've been babysitting lately. Okay,
Now, since you mentioned this about potlucks and bringing something to share, ladies and gentlemen, if you go to a potluck, especially one of the potlucks here in Grand, take a little bit more than you're just going to eat for you, yourself, or you and your spouse or your significant other. If you're going to come with just 6 sausages, it's not going to work. Take a little bit more, because there are so many people that would like to try what you're preparing. Be a little bit generous and bring a little bit of extra. Oh,
La 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 la.
the kitchen dance.
La 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 la.
I'm a good clicker, not a good. I'm not a good singer. I'm a good clicker.
Okay. And you have to open up the oven door, or it'll keep singing.
Ah.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Quickly.
So you don't
Pick
have
it
to
up.
grease it. You put it on the
I
parchment
put it
paper.
on parchment paper. Okay, we're going to do an egg wash. Now I have to tell you,
Tell
my
me.
children in Seattle, my son and daughter-in-law and their little 6-year-old boy Echo, they have chickens.
Oh, this is the
And
big
this is
thing.
the new thing
Yes.
from farm to table. And the most beautiful eggs. They're
Are they
green
pastel?
and they're
And blue?
beautiful. Those were inspiration. Did you know, for Martha Stewart for her colors?
Oh, really?
Her
A little bit of trivia.
little chicken.
No, I didn't know that. Well, I'm sure Martha would have her own chickens.
Yeah,
and
Martha
eggs.
has everything.
Yes.
Anyway, so then we're going to just put an egg wash on here.
Oh.
We're going to
So this is what the egg wash
again.
is. Again. So it's just a beaten up egg,
Uh-huh.
and that's going to give it that golden color.
And you've got that right. Yeah. And You want to make sure that you don't have the holes on the side. So this might wooze a little
Oh,
bit and the steam could
So
come
you
out.
want it, right, you want it sealed on the side so it doesn't leak out.
Right, and I'm going to pinch this one together a little bit more.
So you don't have to be real fussy.
No. Then we are going to put it in our oven at 450.
See, Gerry is being challenged with the angle we put this table at today to make it easier for the camera to
Yeah,
catch
because
things.
I can't get around my kitchen, small as it is. Okay, so then we're going to set this for another 18 minutes. Let's
18
try.
minutes, baked in the oven.
But first, I have to do something. I have to shut it off.
Oh, and start all over
Because
again.
I have to have it now. You put it in at 450, then you reduce it to 400 when you put it in.
Remember when ovens and baking was easy? You set the temperature, 350, everything was
Here we
baked at
go.
350.
La 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 la. Okay. Now I open the door. and I will
Martha
stop
Stewart. Did you ever
singing.
hear Martha Stewart sing on the show?
Okay. And now we'll do
Probably not
16
because she
minutes.
sings like me.
There we go. And that's our timer.
I love this. What is
Okay.
this? What is this stove?
This
They're
is
seeing your back.
LG.
They're
Whoops.
seeing your back.
See my back. This is an LG.
Oh, because I've
And it
never
has-
heard a musical. Sound like
So should we take out our Stromboli?
Let's see the finished product.
Okay, an oven.
The magic of TV.
Ta-da! And here it is.
Ta-da! Isn't
Our
this
Stromboli.
beautiful? Here, we're going to go like this. Look at this.
Oh,
Oh,
you can garnish
voila.
it. Remember,
That's
you eat
right.
with your eyes.
That's right. Look
Oh.
at this.
Isn't
this
that
pretty?
lovely?
Can we bring those little ones over here
Okay,
too,
and then
Evan?
shall we go to our table?
Sure, let's put it down here for now.
Okay.
So you're going to do something fun with the kids? Look at this. You have the Stromboli. You have dessert. Aren't those darling? Okay.
And this
And-
is yours, Suzanne.
Oh, how sweet.
Be careful, hold the back.
Oh, yes.
Right,
Oh,
it's still hot.
Oh, it's good.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. I have no patience. I want to eat it right now.
Okay.
And Gerry has been so sweet. We have the finished product. Let me just wipe my hands off over here, like that. Gerry has been a wonderful guest today. I've never
I-
sung with anybody else on the show.
This is a
Or
first?
danced. This is the first.
Oh, well, you didn't have a singing oven.
No, but I have to tell you, I've only had one other first on the show, and that's when I ran out of something to say. So I've had two firsts this month.
Oh, with me, you have plenty to say.
Of course,
Oh,
we could keep each other going.
Yeah.
But this has been a joy. Thank you
Oh,
very
thank
much,
you
Gerry.
so
I hope we
much.
have you again.
Oh, thank you.
And at a later date, if you ever have a chance to visit Gerry, her house is just wonderful. This is an artist's delight. It's been a joy today. Thank you very much for
so
cooking.
much. I really appreciate having everybody here. It's been my pleasure.
And as everyone knows, it's a great place to be in Sun City Grand.
Oh,
so
it's a
enjoy
place.
every single minute in any way that makes you happy, and try and make someone else happy today. Be kind.